It's 12:30, 30 degrees right now, and last night it got down to -20, so I figured I'd do a cold start video. First victim is the 04 Passat. It hasn't moved since not last evening, but the evening before that, and that was the night that we had the snow. We got about 6 inches of snow. Sort of depends where you look. It was so windy, it's different depths in different places. But there's proof that I haven't even moved since the snow. This has the 1.8 liter turbo. And I had it locked, and it doesn't recognize when the driver door opens, so it thinks I'm breaking in. Alright, here we go. Wow. That starter was a bit weak sounding. Let's see, that battery is an interstate battery, and we got it in summer 2009. And now it's the new year 2014. So the battery's like 4 years old. Probably hasn't been maintained at all. It probably needs a little bit of water in the cells. Well, I just came out to head out with the car, and things are not well. I'll shut up. Traction control off light is on, even though I press the button it doesn't turn off. EPC light is on, and the idle is going crazy. It shouldn't be high idling now because it's so cold. Usually if it's below 40 degrees or so, it just idles at about 800 and stays there until you drive away. It doesn't go up to 1200 unless it's above 40 degrees or so and less than 90 degrees, something like that. And it's stuttering pretty bad. And I've got, not sure if you can see it in the camera, but a little bit of smoke or steam or something coming out of that area. So, I don't know if I have a stuck diverter valve or what. Well, I do know that the diverter valve is bad, but usually after it warms up, gets better. But lately it's been that I started up and I start driving it, and I hear an air whooshing kind of sound. Thought it was a vacuum leak, and then one day I heard the fluttering sound. That's a telltale sign of the bad diverter valve. So I was just about to go over to my friend's 2 minutes down the road, so we'll see how it does going down the road. Hopefully I'll make it back. Forget that, the car is officially in limp mode, I guess. If I put it in gear, no response from the gas. I get some response from the gas if I'm in neutral, but even then it's not much. It's very watered down. Shift into reverse. Even then, even if I floor it, it doesn't go any faster. It just gives me a kind of a default throttle so I can move a little bit, but not much else. And it doesn't smell very good in here either, so it's getting kind of hazy in here actually. Well, we'll see what becomes of this. I'm not gonna drive this. When I went to my friend's house, I described what happened to his dad, and he said, "Oh, the same thing happened to me." I had gone, somewhere or other, and the truck started doing exactly what your car doing, just sputtering and no power at all. So I left it somewhere, and then a friend of mine went out to get it, and it was perfectly fine. And what had happened was snow had blown into the airbox and clogged the airflow. And then when you ran the engine and then let it sit, the heat from the engine melted the snow. And sure enough, I went back to my house and the car was perfect. This says 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool.